we also are becoming, as we did talk about Best Buy before, that another large appliance store, Fisher Paykel
Yeah.
on Centennial Avenue, that moved into the 800 Centennial Avenue. Now,
Yeah.
so now we're becoming known as a appliance distribution site, which was just very
Yes.
interesting. So, and we
No
did
doubt.
speak about Bob's Discount Furniture, but we also have Human Scale off of Circle
Yes.
Drive North, which Dawn, you might want to talk about a little bit.
Yeah, they're one of those, they're one of the businesses that, they, that was a site that they wanted to be at. I believe they may have another site, within the
Yeah,
township.
they do. They have two
Um,
sites.
yes. So,
It's
yeah,
just, who would have thought that furniture was going to be a big deal in our community?
you never would have known. But again, we have so many, right, between the cosmetics and, as you said, plumbing
And
supplies
by the
and
way,
furniture.
cosmetics, we're on that. Let's talk about Chanel, L'Oreal, Kiss Cosmetics, and Louis Vuitton. I like that lineup.
What else do you say?
Yeah. And then we do, medical is very big for economic development because, you have Cambridge Pharma, J&J,
Yeah.
you have Hudson Holdings, which is making the N95 mask here in town, and then Haria Scientific, which manufactures all the scientific measurement equipments that both hospitals use, and also every type of medical type industry uses their sites there. And then transportation, we have Strato, which does a train car improvements, and then Kikasharo, which does a lot of rebuilding, furbishing train cars.
Yeah.
And Talos Avionics, which is on Centennial Avenue. They do aircraft components, and then National Manufacturing Company, which is at the corner of
Yes.
Old New Brunswick Road and South Rand. So
Yeah.
we've become a transportation hub for technology and things like that. And one of the real fun ones, and somebody a while back, a couple months ago, criticized the fact that they were located here in town, Coal Arts, because it was near, it was a brand new building. But Coal Arts, for those folks that don't realize, if you have a son and daughter in grade school or in college, and they're actually into painting, like arts painting and things like, it's a good bet that you're using their products there, because
No doubt.
that is their national North American headquarters here. And if it was good enough for Andy Warhol to use their products, it's good enough for Piscataway kids to use it. But so you do have some critics out there who don't like the fact that all this economic development is taking place, and they think that housing is the way to go for economic development. I mean, I guess that's just a difference of opinion, but we as officials have to look at what the overall economics are and the impact on the traffic circulation element, and the overall impact of government services right there. So I like to think, given the fact what transpired during the pandemic, our town is financially in a lot better shape economically than a lot of adjacent communities out there. As you know, Dawn, I mean, I was just reading an article just, I guess, what was it, last week, that a town up in Morris County, Parsippany, that they're bonding out $5 million for operational purposes to get by during the pandemic. And because of all the foresight that the planning department has done and the officials here in the town to reinvent our economic base here in Piscataway since the last Great Recession in 2008 to 2011, we've really tried to diversify what's coming in here in the Piscataway, and that has really now looking as a great improvement that has happened financially within our community, because there hasn't been layoffs, there hasn't been, knock on wood, there hasn't been furloughs, but almost every community surrounding us has had to have that financially. But which is sad. And people need to think that out, what the long-term economic impact is on our community. So
That's an excellent point. I mean, it's we are so fortunate to have these national companies wanting, and they are coming into Piscataway. And it's been through that whole pandemic. I don't think we've slowed down when it comes to, whether it was residential or non-residential. I mean, people are investing money in their homes. Companies are investing money into these new sites. So it's been interesting through this pandemic.